You're not just watching this by chance. Pause for a second and really feel this. In the next few moments, something is going to connect in your mind in a way that refuses to be ignored. There is a shift happening around you right now, quiet but powerful, and if you pay attention, you will recognize that it's already begun shaping your reality. What's coming toward you carries weight, significance, and impact. This is not something distant, not something uncertain, and definitely not something small. Stay here, stay focused, because missing even a part of this could mean overlooking something that is already unfolding in your favor. What you have been expecting, what you have been hoping for, is no longer far away. It is moving closer, step by step, into your life. And if you remain aware in this exact moment, you will begin to see why every challenge, every delay, every confusing situation had its place. This is bigger than finances alone. It involves restoration, balance, and the release of something that has been building behind the scenes for longer than you realize. Do not skip ahead. Do not distract yourself. What you are hearing right now is directly connected to what is entering your life. Acknowledge this moment. Let it settle within you. Because what is being revealed is straightforward. The financial breakthrough you have been asking for is no longer somewhere in the distance. It is moving into your reality now. It has been formed through times you could not fully understand, through waiting periods that tested your patience, and through moments that felt unfair. Every time you believed you were stuck, something was being arranged beyond your sight. Nothing about this is accidental. It is deliberate. It is tied to your persistence, your endurance, and your faith even in moments when no one else saw it. This change you feel is not your imagination. It is real. It is active. Even as you listen, alignment is taking place in your favor. Stay with this understanding, because missing it could cause you to overlook what is right in front of you. You have experienced a phase where nothing seemed to move forward, where opportunities felt blocked, and where answers felt out of reach. But that phase was not empty, it was preparation. And now you are stepping into what that preparation was leading toward. What is about to happen will not appear as luck. It will seem sudden, almost unexpected, but in truth, it is the outcome of everything you have gone through. You are about to witness evidence that you were never abandoned. Take a second, even now, and quietly agree with what is being set in motion for you. Understand this clearly. This moment is not only about receiving something, it is about recognizing it. Many people are given opportunities and still fail to see their purpose. But your awareness is being sharpened so that when this arrives, you will not misuse it. What is coming will feel significant. It will carry importance because it is connected to something deeper in your life. You are not just meant to receive, you are meant to move forward with clarity and wisdom. That is why your awareness right now matters so much. The reason you are being told that this shift is nearly visible is because it has already begun its journey toward you. Even if you cannot yet see it physically, even if it has not shown up in your accounts or circumstances, movement is already happening. Decisions are being made. Doors are being opened. Paths are being cleared, all connected directly to you. You are not waiting for something to begin. You are observing something that has already started. This is why you must remain steady. Do not allow doubt to interrupt your focus. Every moment when you felt overlooked, every time you questioned why things were not working, every quiet worry you carried, none of it was ignored. None of it was wasted. What is approaching you carries the weight of those experiences. It answers questions you have held inside for a long time. You are not being forgotten. What is coming is a response that reflects everything you have endured, and it is not small, it is meaningful. Stay grounded, because what is arriving will not test your patience, it will test your readiness. When it becomes fully visible, it may feel sudden, even overwhelming, but you will recognize it. You will understand that it is not coincidence, it is confirmation. Everything is being placed into your life at the right moment. Not before, not after. Exactly now. Timing matters, and right now, you are exactly where you need to be. Do not let fear or doubt speak louder than what is already in motion. You have come too far for that. Even if your current situation looks unchanged, do not let that mislead you. Change does not always begin where it can be seen. Often, it starts where it cannot. And right now, that unseen movement is working in your favor. Nothing is waiting anymore. It is already progressing. All that is being asked of you is simple: stay open, remain calm, and stay aware. You do not need to chase anything or force anything. What is meant for you is already on its way, and it knows exactly how to reach you. Every detail has been handled, even the ones you never considered. You are not alone in this process, and you never have been. There is strength within you that has carried you through everything so far. That same strength will allow you to receive what is coming without fear. This is not unfamiliar territory. You are stepping into something that has been prepared for you. This is your transition from waiting to receiving, from hoping to witnessing. Soon you will not need to imagine this anymore. It will be in front of you, and when it unfolds, it will not confuse you. Instead, it will bring a deep sense of recognition. You will feel it internally before you fully understand it. That feeling will confirm everything. What is approaching your life carries more than just numbers. It brings relief, answers, and a quiet restoration that your heart has been waiting for. You have held yourself together through moments where support was not visible. Now, you are stepping into a phase where support will meet you in ways you did not expect. This is not random. It is a continuation of what has already been set into motion. There is something you must see clearly. What is coming is not meant to create chaos. It is meant to bring stability and direction. You have been through times where uncertainty surrounded every decision, but this shift will create space in your life. Space to breathe, space to think clearly, space to move forward without constant pressure. This is happening now because you are ready to move beyond survival and into stability. Also understand this: what is being released to you has been protected until now. There were times in your past when even small opportunities could have been lost or misused because of circumstances or people around you. Holding it back was not denial, it was protection. Now, you are in a different place mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You have grown, even in ways you did not notice. That growth has prepared you to handle what is coming with clarity and calmness. Every delay had purpose. Every closed door redirected you towards something more aligned. If things had happened earlier, you might not have valued them the same way. But now, your awareness is stronger, your focus is sharper, your understanding is deeper. That is why this moment is happening now. There is also something beyond the physical aspect of this, something deeper. This moment is shifting how you see yourself and your place in the world. You may have felt behind before, like others were moving ahead while you stood still. But your path was being shaped differently, one that required patience and inner strength. Now, you are entering a phase where you will begin to see the results of that path. When this becomes visible, it will not only change your situation, it will transform your perspective. You will realize you were never stuck, you were being positioned. The waiting was not wasted, it was necessary. That realization will bring a sense of peace you have not felt in a long time. Stay grounded in who you are. Sudden change can shake those who are not rooted, but you are not unprepared. Your experiences have strengthened your foundation. Even in uncertainty, you kept moving forward. That resilience is now becoming part of what you receive. You may notice small signs before everything fully arrives: unexpected opportunities, subtle shifts, moments that feel different. These are not random. They are indicators that movement is happening. Pay attention, not with fear, but with awareness. There is no need to rush or control how this unfolds. What is meant for you will not come with confusion or stress. It will come with a sense of rightness, a feeling that everything is happening exactly as it should. Trust that, because what is reaching you is not by chance, it is by design. Right now, in this very second, something inside you is shifting in a way you cannot fully explain yet. Before you even try to understand it, pause and feel it. There is a calm strength rising within you, quiet but undeniable, as if something has already begun to change beneath the surface. You don't need to announce it, you don't need to prove it, and you don't need anyone else to validate what you're sensing. This moment is personal. It has been prepared for you in ways you could never have predicted, and it is unfolding exactly as it should. Stay centered, protect your energy, and allow everything to come together without forcing anything. The more steady you remain, the more clearly you will recognize how everything is aligning in your favor. Now, think about this for a second. What if there was information kept out of public view, something so simple yet so powerful that it could completely change the way people experience financial struggle? What if hidden research revealed that in just a few seconds, your mind could shift into a state that attracts opportunity and abundance almost automatically? There are reports suggesting that a classified discovery uncovered a short mental practice capable of activating specific brain patterns linked to wealth creation. It sounds unbelievable, but studies connected to multiple advanced labs have explored how focused intention and brainwave alignment can influence real-world outcomes. Many who have tried similar techniques claim that their lives began to change in ways they never expected. Opportunities appeared, stress reduced, and paths that once seemed closed began to open. Some even say their financial reality started transforming in ways that felt almost unreal. And yet, information like this doesn't always stay available for long. If something this powerful exists, it makes sense why it wouldn't be widely promoted. If you're curious, you can check the link in the description and comments while it's still accessible. But beyond all of that, there is something more important I want you to hold on to. You have never been alone in this journey, not even in your most difficult moments. There were times when you felt completely isolated, when it seemed like no one understood your struggles, when you questioned everything you were going through. But even in those moments, there was a presence guiding you, protecting you, and arranging things behind the scenes in ways you couldn't see at the time. And that hasn't changed. Even now, as things begin to move into a more visible phase, that same guidance is still with you, making sure everything reaches you exactly as it's meant to. You may have already started noticing a subtle change within yourself, a quiet easing of the anxiety that once filled your thoughts, a slight shift away from fear, and a growing openness to the idea that something good could actually happen for you. That feeling didn't appear randomly. It is part of the preparation. Before something becomes real in your external life, it first takes shape within you. Your inner world is being adjusted so that when the external changes arrive, you are ready to receive them without resistance. This is the beginning of alignment. If you feel this message connecting with you right now, don't ignore it. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel so you stay connected to messages like this, and go down into the comments and type 111. Let it be your way of saying that you are open, aware, and ready for what is being prepared for you. At the same time, be mindful of your thoughts. When something valuable is approaching, it's common for doubt to surface. Not because what's coming is uncertain, but because your mind is adjusting to a new level of reality. You might catch yourself questioning whether this is truly happening or wondering if things will really work out this time. But don't let those thoughts settle in. What is already set in motion does not require your doubt to be fulfilled. Your role is not to question it endlessly, but to remain open and grounded as it unfolds. There were moments in your past where things almost came together, but didn't fully materialize. Opportunities slipped away, plans didn't complete, and it left an imprint on how you see new possibilities. But this moment is not a repetition of the past. This is not another near miss. This is a completion point. You are not standing in uncertainty, you are standing at the threshold of something that has already been determined to reach you. That is why clarity is being given to you now, so you don't confuse this with previous disappointments. If you believe that this time is different, type 555 in the comments as a declaration that you are ready to step into what is finally aligning for you. As everything continues to move forward, you may start to notice small but meaningful changes around you. Situations that once felt stuck may begin to shift. People may respond differently. New directions may become visible where there was once confusion. These are not random events. They are connected to what is unfolding in your life. When something significant is about to enter your reality, it often creates movement in multiple areas to prepare space for it. You are not being asked to become someone else to receive what is coming. You are being asked to remain steady in who you have already become. There is a strength in you now that didn't exist before, built through everything you have faced. There is a calmness developing within you, and that calmness will allow you to handle what is coming without losing your balance. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you will feel grounded. Instead of feeling uncertain, you will feel clear. Understand that what is approaching is not limited to your current situation. It is connected to your future in a much deeper way. What arrives will not only meet your present needs, it will open doors that were previously out of reach. You will begin to see opportunities that you couldn't act on before, and those opportunities will lead you into entirely new directions. This is how expansion begins, not all at once, but through a moment that changes what is possible for you. There is no need to rush anything. Everything has its own timing, and that timing has already been set with precision. Trying to force outcomes or move ahead too quickly will only create unnecessary pressure. Instead, allow things to come together naturally. What is meant for you does not need to be chased. It will find you where you are. There is also a deeper layer to this moment, something that goes beyond material change. There is restoration happening. You have experienced loss in different forms: time, opportunities, peace, and even confidence. What is coming will begin to restore more than just external conditions. It will restore parts of you that felt worn down over time. You will start to feel complete again in ways that you haven't felt in a long time, and that sense of wholeness will carry into everything you do next. Stay focused, stay open, because you are now closer than ever. What has already begun cannot be reversed. The movement is becoming clearer, stronger, and more real with each passing moment. Soon, what you have been sensing internally will become something you can physically experience. You are not stepping into this blindly. You are being guided at every step, even in moments when you are not consciously aware of it. There is no need to fear making mistakes or missing out, because the guidance surrounding you is ensuring that everything unfolds correctly. Trust that process. You are entering a stage where what was once invisible will start to take form in your reality. This is where everything begins to feel real, not just in your thoughts, but in your actual experience. And when it happens, it won't feel confusing. It will feel right. You won't need external confirmation because something within you will already recognize it. Now ask yourself this: could there really be hidden knowledge that explains why some people suddenly shift into a life of abundance? There are claims that advanced research uncovered a short mental method that can influence how the brain attracts opportunities and financial growth. It takes only seconds, can be practiced anywhere, and is supported by scientific exploration into brainwave states. People who have applied similar techniques report leaving behind financial stress and stepping into more stable and even luxurious lifestyles. Information like this doesn't always remain available forever. If you want to explore it further, check the link in the description and comments before it's no longer accessible. There is a reason why this message is being repeated with such clarity. You are being prepared, mentally and emotionally, for what is about to enter your life. When something significant arrives, it can bring a wave of emotions, but you are not being left unprepared. Every word you are hearing is strengthening your foundation so that when everything becomes visible, you remain steady and confident. You are not just receiving something externally. You are stepping into a higher level of understanding internally. If you're ready to claim what is being prepared for you, subscribe right now and type 1212 in the comments as a sign that you are stepping into alignment with what is meant for you. You may begin to notice your thoughts becoming clearer and more focused. Decisions that once felt difficult may start to feel easier. Things that felt scattered are coming into order. This is part of the internal alignment that happens before external change. You may also find yourself naturally distancing from things that no longer fit your path. Certain habits, environments, or even connections may no longer feel right. This is not loss, it is preparation. You are making space for what is coming. If you trust that this process is guided, type 1010 in the comments as your confirmation. What is about to appear in your life will carry a sense of completion. It will feel like something that was left unfinished is finally being resolved. And when it happens, you will understand why everything had to unfold the way it did. Have you ever looked back at certain moments in your life and felt like something never truly reached its conclusion? Like energy was left hanging, like effort was poured out, but nothing ever fully came back to meet it. Like you walked away carrying questions that were never answered and weight that was never lifted. What is about to take place is directly tied to those unfinished spaces, not in a surface-level way, but in a way that reaches deeper than what you may currently understand. This is not simply about beginning again. This is about resolution. This is about closure. This is about something finally completing what once felt incomplete. As this starts to unfold, your greatest strength will be your ability to remain steady within yourself. There may be a natural urge to become overwhelmed, excited, or even restless, but stillness will serve you far more than reaction. When you stay grounded, you allow yourself to see clearly, to receive without distortion, and to move without confusion. There is no requirement here to prove your worth, no urgency forcing you to act quickly, no expectation that you must chase what is already aligned for you. What belongs to you will not slip away, and nothing meant for you requires panic to secure it. This is not a competition. It is not something that demands speed. What you are entering is a shift, a movement from one state into another, and transitions require awareness, not haste. As this shift begins to take form, you may start noticing subtle differences around you. Your surroundings may begin to mirror what is happening internally. Situations that once seemed fixed may begin to change quietly. Doors that felt sealed may open without resistance. Support may appear from directions you never anticipated, and opportunities may arise in places that once felt empty. These are not random occurrences. They are indications that something is not only approaching but actively integrating into your reality. This is not an isolated event. It is something designed to connect with multiple areas of your life, creating a ripple effect that extends beyond what you initially see. Alongside this, there will be a calmness that settles within you, a kind of peace that does not depend on circumstances or external validation. It will not come from what is happening around you, but from something stabilizing within you. There was a time when uncertainty felt constant, when you carried questions without answers, when hope existed but clarity did not. That phase is beginning to dissolve. You are stepping into a space where understanding replaces confusion, where things begin to align in ways that once felt impossible to grasp. This clarity is not separate from what you are receiving. It is part of it. It will guide you, steady you, and allow you to move forward with awareness instead of doubt. Do not turn back with regret toward what did not happen before. What felt delayed was not wasted. What felt confusing was not meaningless. Every step, even the ones that seemed out of place, contributed to who you have become in this moment. You were being shaped in ways that were not immediately visible. You were being strengthened in areas you may not have recognized at the time. And most importantly, you were being prepared. If things had unfolded differently, you would not be standing here with the same understanding, the same resilience, or the same level of awareness. Even when the path felt unclear, it was never without direction. It was guiding you, even when you could not see it. Now, as you approach the point where everything begins to reveal itself more fully, hold on to this truth without questioning it. You are already ready. There is nothing missing within you. There is nothing you need to add, fix, or change in order to receive what is coming. You have already grown into the version of yourself capable of handling this moment with clarity and stability. That is why it is arriving now, not before. Stay present as this unfolds, because what comes next will not just confirm what you have been sensing internally. It will demonstrate it in a way that removes all doubt. You will begin to see tangible results, visible signs of what has been forming behind the scenes. And with that will come a level of assurance that cannot be shaken easily. This is not something temporary. It will not appear and disappear. It will establish itself in your life and continue to expand over time. You are not moving into uncertainty. You are moving into confirmation. And as that confirmation becomes undeniable, you will begin to understand that nothing you experienced was unnecessary. Every delay had purpose. Every challenge had direction. Every moment contributed to this. What has been building is now approaching the point of being revealed, and when it does, it will feel familiar in a way that is difficult to explain, as if it was always meant to find its way to you. As you continue forward, you may notice a quiet sense of certainty growing within you. It is subtle at first, but strong. It does not rely on what you currently see, because it is rooted in something forming just beyond your visible reality. You may begin to feel that something significant is close, something meaningful, something that carries weight and answers what you have been holding on to for so long. This feeling is not something to dismiss. It is not something to doubt. It is a signal that what has been set in motion is reaching its final stages before becoming fully visible. At the same time, there is a noticeable shift happening within your mindset. Situations that once triggered stress may no longer have the same effect. Reactions that once came quickly may now be replaced with calm responses. You are not engaging with your environment the same way you used to, and this is not accidental. This is preparation. When something meaningful is about to enter your life, your internal state must be able to hold it without becoming unstable. What is happening within you right now is alignment. You are becoming steady enough to receive without losing clarity. As this continues, what is approaching will begin to show itself more clearly. It may come in the form of a message, a conversation, an opportunity, or a sudden shift that cannot be explained by coincidence. However it appears, you will recognize it immediately, not because someone tells you, but because it will match what you have been sensing internally. There will be no confusion, only recognition. This is the point where belief transitions into something real. Remain grounded as this happens. Stability will allow you to receive fully without becoming overwhelmed. When something long-awaited finally arrives, it can be easy to react quickly, but you have already been prepared to handle this with balance. You will not need to rush. You will not need to act impulsively. You will be able to pause, observe, understand, and move forward with intention. That is part of your strength now. There is also something deeper that will begin to shift within your confidence. For a long time, you may have questioned whether you were on the right path. You may have wondered if your decisions were leading you anywhere meaningful. But when this becomes visible, those questions will fade without needing to be answered directly. You will see that you were aligned all along. That realization will change how you trust yourself moving forward. Not because everything suddenly becomes perfect, but because you have experienced what happens when you remain consistent, patient, and committed despite uncertainty. This moment will become something you can look back on whenever doubt tries to return. It will remind you that change is possible, that movement happens even when it is not visible, and that what once felt distant can become real. As everything continues to unfold, your priorities may begin to shift naturally. Things that once felt urgent may lose their importance, while things that once seemed far away may now feel within reach. This is not loss. This is alignment. You are not losing anything valuable. You are adjusting to what truly matters for where you are going next. There will also be a deep sense of appreciation that rises within you, not just for what you are receiving, but for everything that brought you here. Your perspective on the past will begin to change. What once felt like struggle may now be seen as necessary steps. This shift in how you view your journey will bring a level of peace that allows you to move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. You do not need to explain your path to anyone who was not there for it. Your experiences are personal, and what you are stepping into is also personal. External validation is not required for you to understand the value of what is happening. The confirmation you need will come from within, and that will be enough. As this becomes fully visible, there may be a moment where everything feels still. A brief pause where you take in what is in front of you. That moment matters. It marks the shift from waiting into receiving. Allow yourself to fully experience it without rushing past it. You have been moving toward this for longer than you realize, and this is not the end of anything. This is the beginning of a new phase. What enters your life now will continue to expand. It will open doors to more growth, more opportunities, and deeper understanding. This is how expansion works. It starts with one moment and continues building from there. Stay steady in how you think and how you act as everything continues to unfold. There is nothing you need to force. There is nothing you need to control. Everything is already moving in the right direction. Your role is to remain aware, present, and aligned. The final stage is closer than it has ever been. What has been forming is about to stand in front of you in a way that removes all doubt completely. And when it does, you will finally understand why everything had to happen exactly the way it did.